Hi, this is David Brown coming to you from Mexico City, Mexico. Today I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Martin Iglesias of Torneo De Ideas. Did I get that right?
Yeah, it's Torneo De Ideas.
Great, okay. Hey, tell me a little bit about your company, what you guys do and what you're about. I know you're part of the Waiver Accelerator program, but tell us about your company and what you do.
Well, David, imagine all new companies, when they are starting, they have different needs. They need a logo, they need a web page, they need a product sign, they need a marketing strategy. Nevertheless, most of the time they are on a limited budget. They don't know how to do it, who could do it, and how much time it will take them to fulfill these needs. What is important to notice here is that you need talent. You need someone who could solve your problems, but most of the time you don't want to spend time looking for it.
Well, you also can't pay for a full-time employee, right?
Yeah,
so you want a contractor for a specific thing, right?
But you have a limited budget most of the time.
Sure.
So, entrepreneurs in Latin America are small companies, about 4 or 5 people at the most, on average. So, hiring a new people could be a little bit expensive. Mm-hmm. So, but what we have found is that in Latin America there's a lot of people who have talent, but don't have the opportunities because they're an unexposed talent. They are in different locations, mm-hmm. And they don't even get the opportunity to expose their talent. So what we do is connect businesses with needs, with creative needs, with talented people. So we do this with a crowdsourcing platform site. Mm-hmm. So a company that has a need exposes their problem in the website and offering a reward. So the creative, we have a pool of creatives, a community of creatives in our site, and those creatives pour solutions to you, and the best solution gets the reward. Okay. So by this, companies have hundreds of solutions to choose from. It's less expensive, and on the other side, the creatives have the chance to expose their talent, to be noticed, and even get a job opportunity.
You could have set up this business anywhere. Why did you choose Latin America for your first choice?
Yeah, first of all, I think Latin America is crowdsourcing is unexploited in Latin America. It's a new business model, so we think we have the chance. And also, what we want to focus is that the business has to be from Latin America to Latin Americans. This is because the culture. People understand their own needs and their own local traditions, customs. So let me say, for example, a customer of us wanted to design for a logo but that expresses the Mexican needs. So we don't want people from India or from the United States to try to bring a solution. Yeah, we want someone to bridge the culture, to expose a solution, a real solution that could solve, adapt to the necessities of the customer.
How about you give me an example of how one business has accessed your company's assets, which sounds like it's the people, mm-hmm. and come to a successful conclusion by utilizing your company. Can you give me an example?
Yes, we have plenty of customers right now. So, as I told you, we have like local businesses. Most of the businesses in Mexico are small, small and medium businesses. That's the 98% of all the population of companies in Mexico. Uh-huh. So they're focused on local needs. So we have a customer from Acapulco that wanted to sell local food. I don't know how to say it. Esquites.
Yes. Okay.
So actually what we find is that people from creatives around that area came up with a solution. So the company just logged into our website, tell us what they need and how much they were willing to pay, and we expose the reward to the community of creatives. And they pour in solutions, and at the end they choose the best solution that is for them, and that's it.
Well, let me ask you a question. Are there any similar companies that other folks would be aware of that you're similar to?
Yes, actually in the United States we have 99 Signs, for example. It's a big company. Nevertheless, as I told you before, we want to focus on Latin America. The language is a huge barrier. only less than 5% of the population in Latin America speaks English. So trying to expose the problem in English is a little bit difficult, so we want to make the crowdsourcing business model accessible to these businesses. As well, we don't want to focus just in graphic design. We want to focus on whatever creativity is needed. Sure. Let's say architecture, product design, marketing strategies. We don't want to focus just in graphic design. This is because if a company needs a solution, we want to be the focus of whatever solution they need. So that's why we want to be different.
So it sounds to me like you've got a great company and some great ideas. If somebody wanted to access your business, what's your URL and how would they get a hold of you and your company?
Okay, our URL is www.torneodeideas.com, and you can follow us on Twitter at Torneo De Ideas, and just log in and you can easily tell us of what you need and we can solve your problem.
Martin, thank you so much for your time today. I enjoyed learning more about your company.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.